Hi everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. So before I go ahead and explain what's on my face, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video. It will really mean a lot to me and it'll make me very happy. Please. So this is my first Halloween look in 2020 for you guys. I am so excited to share this look. I'm calling it Acid Butterfly or Butterfly Acid. Don't know, by the time this video is posted it's already there, but I really wanted to play with some neons today and I really wanted to create a butterfly look, and this is a look that I got inspired from Pinterest, from different looks here and there. I'll make sure that I'll tag the credits and the people who kind of inspired me in the info box down below if you guys are interested. Overall, I loved doing this look. It's pretty easy, very simple, believe it or not. It's just the black lining details that takes a little bit time, but if you want something on a rush, something simple for Halloween, I think this is the perfect look for that because it's really simple. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. Okay, you guys, I'm blown away with this beauty. I created this butterfly look. I got inspired by Pinterest and I kind of got ideas from here and there, and this is what I came up with. And yes, I do have a crazy contact in my eye, and can I see? Maybe. But I'm going to try to recreate this look on this side, and I'm quite excited to show you how I did it. Now if I'm going to do it the same thing, I'm gonna try. Hopefully I could, but it's quite simple, very easy, very fast for Halloween if you have the time to sit down and do your makeup. And if you're doing something for Halloween, then you can go as a butterfly. I don't know, dress all in black and be fancy. So let's get started. Oh, hello, you're a little bit zoomed in. So the first thing, as you guys can see, I already have like a foundation base on, and I just have a color corrector under my eye, the one from Jeffree Star. Now I'm gonna take my NYX Jumbo pencil. This is in Milk, the famous Milk pencil. And I'm going to kind of do the same thing as this. And then I'm going to be filling it up all in white to have those neon colors pop. So I'm using this and I'm going to sketch out the same thing as this side here. It's gonna be a little bit hard, but I'm going to try my best. Doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, we're still gonna go ahead and fill it in. I was going to do something black here, but I guess I'm just going to like leave it blank and I'm going to just contour my nose after. But this is kind of the base outline, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fill it all up with white. This is new from NYX for Halloween and I really like it. I got the basic one. This is a primary one, and I'm going to use the white and I'm going to fill the whole entire shape that I created with the Jumbo pencil. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill it all up in white. When it comes to the inner corners right here, I'm just going to fade out that white to the skin, and I'm just going to take my fingers and blend it. Okay, once that white is on, it doesn't really need to be perfect. I'm just taking a small little beauty blender. I'm going to just blend out that white and not to have it patchy, because once the color's on top, they're gonna look like they're patchy from the white at the bottom. So I just want to make sure that I just flatten out that white base and make sure that it doesn't have that white patches, because I know white is very, very hard to play with and it just needs to be well blended. Now I'm gonna take a fun palette. Honestly, I don't know if they still have this palette, to be honest. This is from Sleek and this is the Acid palette. And I'm using the neon shades in the middle right here, taking a little bit of white but not too much. The white, I'm actually just going to pack it right here, but I am putting some other neon colors on top of it, so it doesn't really matter, but I just want to have that white sit down here a bit, and also right where I crease just a tiny bit, just to have a little base. If you have any other colors, you can definitely do this with neons. You can do it with purples, greens, pastels. You can be creative, create whatever you want, but I really felt like doing it like a neon and call it Butterfly on Acid. So I'm gonna start off with the yellow shade, this one right here. And I am just gonna go ahead and pack it up. It doesn't really need to be perfect. You can play around with the colors. You can have it match up. You can, you know, create your own way, your art design. You can do whatever you desire. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pack the colors on. I'm gonna be using the yellow, then the green in here, then the orange, then the pink. So you're gonna see me apply this basically everywhere, and I'll be fast forwarding this process till I fill in the whole wing, and then we can move on to the black and the details. Now, since you have all the colors placed, you want to make sure that you blend them together as much as you can. And again, it doesn't need to be that perfect, because what's going to bring the whole look together, it's going to be the black lining and the details that's going to bring basically the whole look together. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the black. I'm using NYX Gel Liner Smudger, and this is in jet black. One thing about this that I didn't really like is that it kind of smudges, so you want to make sure that you don't touch the details, or else you're going to get black everywhere. So just make sure that let it sit down, let it dry. It just dries by itself. So just kind of beware if you're using something like this. It is a smudger, so it is quite creamy, and if you touch it, it's gonna smear, so just be careful. So I'm just gonna go ahead and outline the whole thing, and then for the lining, you kind of get creative with it. You can add as much lines that you want, less lines and everything, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do the whole lining first, and then we'll walk through these steps. Now it is going to be hard to have them both the same thing, so you kind of just at this point just have fun with it, but you can always try your best to somewhat have them matched up as much as possible. All right, now my outline is done. I'm going to go ahead and start creating that funky lines into the look. So let's get started. So what I did is that I just started creating like little bubbles on the edges. So I'm just going to do that. So just create little bubbles like so. And when you get here, you just blend it with that line. So you kind of stop doing the bubbles here. And then on the top, I'm just going to create another bubble here. And I am going to fade it in just like that. So when it comes to me explaining how to create all that lines and whatnot, honestly, I don't know. I really just freestyled and kind of created what I thought looked best. So yeah, so now what's gonna be easy is, I would say, maybe go ahead and line your eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a wing. And I'm going to extend that wing. And then I just going to join it with the upper lash line. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and make it thicker. And then I am going to kind of cut the crease with that line. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create a line like that. Bring it to the inner corners and just kind of fade it out. And then I'm just going to start creating lines. And at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and start creating a whole bunch of random lines. Alright, so once your black lines are done, I know it does not match the other side, but I tried my best. I mean, you know, you just try at this point and you have fun. I'm going to be taking a white liner. This is from NYX as well. This is the white liquid liner, and I'm going to go ahead and start putting some random white lines just to kind of bring out the butterfly a little bit more. And it's just going to be kind of like random white lines that's going to be created. I'm just going to enhance the tear duct area a little bit. And I'm using the same gel liner. And I'm taking that gel liner and I'm just running it on the lower lash line, just a tiny bit on the outer corners, just to bring the look together. And then I'm just going to take my Kat Von D tattoo liner and I'm just going to make it a little bit more precise. If you are going out, you want to make sure that you are using somewhat waterproof, or you can always go ahead and set the whole look with translucent powder, just so the black doesn't smudge and that it doesn't start to kind of leak everywhere. So just keep that in mind. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some like white dots. That's what I felt like doing right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add some white dots on the look. Now I'm gonna go ahead and stick some rhinestones, which is the fun part. So I have some glittery silver rhinestones here. I also have some black ones, and I'm going to just randomly stick them all over, and I'm gonna be using a lash glue to do that. So wherever I feel like I need a rhinestone, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick it. Again, I'm just doing this randomly. You can match it to the other side as much as possible if you'd like. But honestly, at this point, I'm just literally just having fun and placing the rhinestones where I feel like I need it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the rhinestones and place them randomly. right, I think I have much rhinestones. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my white liner and I'm just going to do little dots everywhere. And I'm just going to do the dots on the colored side where the neon colors are. Then I'm gonna go take an orange liner. This is a pencil from MAC and this is the Chromagraphic in Genuine Orange, and I'm going to pop that on the waterline. I'm gonna apply a thin coat of mascara and I'm using the Benefit The Real. Then for lashes, I went ahead and I painted these random lashes that I got in like a pack from, I think, eBay like a long time ago. I don't know if they even have them. I don't even know what style they are. They are just written in Chinese everywhere. So I just grabbed them and I painted them. I put white base, the one that I used from NYX, the palette right here. And then I went ahead and I colored them with that neon green and yellow from the Sleek palette. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these on and also pop the contacts. The contacts I bought from a store, from the Halloween store. And these are the Eclipse White. And they come in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop those on and I'll be back to show you guys the finished look. Alrighty, you guys, this is the finished look. I'm gonna show you guys what I used on my face to complete this crazy acid butterfly look. I went ahead and I contoured. I went ahead and I used my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and I used the shade Shadow Play in here. And I went ahead and just contoured a little bit my face, around the forehead, a little bit here on the cheek line or cheekbone or contour, I don't know, and then a little bit on the chin as well, and obviously the nose. And then I went ahead and I highlighted. This is the Holographic palette from Kat Von D that she came up with a while back, and I'm using green emerald right here. And I went ahead and I highlighted my face with this look, and I also used it in the middle of my lips. Talking about lips, I went ahead and I used my Fenty Beauty. This is Uninvited from her line, and it's just a black lipstick. It actually dries matte. I wanted to add a gloss to the look, but I thought we'll just leave it like that and make that green somewhat pop. And also I added a green mascara on my eyes that I forgot to mention, and I used the NYX, this is the green neon mascara, and this is called Perfect Pear, and I went ahead and I applied that on the lower lash line. That will conclude this Halloween look. This is my first Halloween look and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, in all of my videos, all the products that I use are going to be indicated in the info box down below for you guys. Make sure you check it out. And if ever you decide to recreate this look, please tag me on the social medias below, Instagram, TikTok, and I believe that's all I have at the moment. But make sure that you tag me because I would love to see your work, I would love to see your art, and I would love to see your talent and see what you can pull off. Also, if you like this video, let me know in the comments down below. If you don't like it either, please let me know in the comments down below, but please throw me a like in there because I would really appreciate it and it really mean a lot to me. If you're doing anything this Halloween, make sure that you stay safe. I know 2020 is kind of boring this year because Halloween is somewhat canceled, but on this channel I'm still gonna make it go and make it fun to create some different Halloween looks for you guys. I'll try my best to create a few for you this year. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll talk to you later. Bye!